Hey, good morning to you all. It is a Tuesday, and we're here for another morning weather chat sponsored by the Pita Pit there on Upper Peach Street. And maybe go there and grab a little lunch today. They got good food out there. In the meantime, we had a little bit of interesting weather yesterday, our first severe Facebook Live of the season here. While Tom Atkins was doing live on TV, yours truly here was doing Facebook Live from my house, and it's a little different. It's been a long time since I've done it from done Facebook Live from the house there, and things have changed from probably the last probably a couple of years since I've done it, and had to do a new learning curve. So we had some problems trying to get on. The reason I was home mainly I mean, part of it was just there were the schedule constraints there, where I couldn't leave the house right away. But also, whenever we have a news show live, it's difficult. We can't do. I'm here in the studio right now, and it's very difficult to do Facebook Live when you have a live news show. So usually, if and the main reason I did it was because I knew once. I figured we'd probably be going into the show. So I decided to do it from home. And one of the problems with that, I only have one screen instead of two. So we made it work though, and I'm able to at least access some of the computers from home through through here at the station, and it made for again some interesting weather. Not a lot happened as far as Erie and along the lake shore, just a lot of heavy rain, but some good spots there. Albion got hit pretty hard. Many of you got hit with some good gusty winds, particularly between I-90 and Route 6. Um, and it did cause some damage to barns, some damage to trees. Some trees were down, including some pine trees, which tend to be shallow rooted. But the storms really were stronger than expected, and part of the reason was that temperatures actually got into the lower 80s, and that lower 80s was kind of the for me the dividing line. I figured some of you would hit 80 plus, but a lot more people hit 80, and in fact the lake breeze kicked in, which also helped kick off some of the storms there. I knew we were in trouble, or I knew we'd see something when the warnings started popping up in Cleveland. I'm like, okay, this has a little more moxie to it. Models did not handle this very well, and were not bullish. And in fact, even the Storm Prediction Center wasn't too bullish on that as well. But one thing it did do that we knew would happen is bringing in some cooler weather there, and also more clouds here in Meadville right now. You can see we have mostly cloudy skies, and cloudy skies pretty much are ruling the area this morning. Let's check out. Oh, I think that zoomed in a little too much. Let me see. Yeah, let's let's zoom. Whoops! What in the world? Oh, duh. Yeah, I know how to work the computer. Okay, just going to zoom out here and actually see what kind of clouds we have. Is this? Sometimes you can see some breaks in the clouds, sometimes not here, and just not seeing a lot here. A little bit toward the horizon there, but a lot of overcast conditions here, here on the tower cam. Excuse me. So not much really in the way of sunshine. We have a lot of clouds out toward Ohio as well for this morning. So the way things are looking, just a lot of clouds. It's definitely on the chilly side for today. Here are the current temperatures, pretty much in the 40s. Bradford trying to hold on to 50 here, and it's just not going to change a whole lot for the day on this kind of westerly flow that we have here. And let's check out Futurecast and put this in. You can see the clouds hanging around, a couple of showers here and there, but we're just going to see mostly cloudy skies and that westerly wind. And then here's what happens tonight. We've been talking about it, so let's check it out. Some blues starting to come up here, and some cold air comes in. Everything, I think, goes to all wet snow by, say, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And we'll get some wet snow into the morning hours for tomorrow. In fact, we'll probably, well, most of it will fall in the morning. We'll probably see some flakes hanging on into the afternoon. Now, those of you in the snowbelt areas, you know who you are. The Route 6 corridor, even down toward Meadville, we could see up to an inch of accumulation and maybe up to 2 inches from late tonight through late morning tomorrow, say in Southeast Erie, particularly Corey, Becky, you may get a couple inches out of this, and parts of Chautauqua and western Warren County. This area right here with the northwest flow, which typically gets the most. But even out to Edinboro, Laura, you may get a good 1 inch of accumulation as well out of this before things start to taper later on in the morning. So good morning to you, Darlene. Good to see you this morning. And glad to be of service to you from last night. Bob and Sue, hello to you. Good morning out there in Jacksonville. Hey, Celine. Good to see you this morning. Michael, hello out there from St. Jude's. Getting into that lawn mowing mode, I'm sure there. Hello, Blaine. Yep, definitely riding the roller coaster. And we are on a roller coaster down. A steep drop here. 43 out there at Cambridge Springs. Yeah, better than the teens. I agree there, Barb. Way to look at the bright side of things here. Hey, Celine got 45 at the airport. And good morning to you. Jim Edwards, good to see you. Hey, Kim out there in Corey. Good to see you out there at the Leisure Lake Campground. Yep, it did rock. Definitely rocked it. I would estimate we had gusts of at least 45 to 50 and some of the heavier wind gusts, and maybe even 55. Had a couple of warnings there, and that's what caused some of that damage. Bunny Hopper, good morning to you. Donna from Conway, good to see you. And you are a great grandmother, born at 3:45 this morning. Congratulations to you, Donna, on being a great grandmother. Congrats to you. And hello to you. Hey, okay, Celine giving you congrats. I'm sure others are going to be giving you congrats as well. Yep, the warmer temperatures, we'll try to get them on the way, but don't expect a whole lot. It'll be somewhat of a there'll be a modest warm up here. It will begin on Thursday, mainly because we have just more sunshine. Still a northerly flow on Thursday, so it's just not going to warm up a whole lot, but we should at least be able to break 50. We'll be hard pressed to get out of the 40s for tomorrow. But we're back up to near 50. And there's actually some good sunshine here, and it shows you how cold this air mass is when you have a lot of sun, and yet you can't seem to get to 60. Even on Saturday with some sunshine, we may be able to break 60 Saturday. But Sunday, we finally get to normal. Normal highs are in the low 60s. So we will break that as well. Might hit 70 on Monday as we try to get back to more warmer conditions here as we get into the month of May. I can't believe it's already May. So some again, some improvement here, but we have to get through tomorrow, basically. Again, a lot of you probably not getting out of the 30s. That is basically away from the lakeshore. I don't see anyone getting above 40. And we'll keep 40 here in Erie, but even that might be a stretch. That's how cold this air is. The temperature profile looks more like, early February, which is usually some of the coldest air that we see. And it's, again, a cold hit, more snow. Again, no serious problems on the roadways, but it is a sign that we're still not out of the woods yet. I'll have to take a longer look and take a better look at May. I haven't really looked long range to see how May is going to go. I was actually surprised that I did look at April. I did finally find the right data. April going into yesterday was actually above normal by a degree, which was surprising to me. It seemed like we had more cool spells than warm spells. And we did have some very, very warm temps, which may have skewed things a bit. Of course, when you hit 80 and you're 20 some degrees above normal, that will skew. But I still thought we would be a little below normal. And we still may be. We've got some cooler air coming in. We stay below normal pretty much for the balance of the month here, the next several days. So maybe with that, we may find our temperatures probably close to normal, all said and done. But that was that was a bit of a surprise to me, no doubt about it there. So that's the way things are looking. A little bit chilly, no doubt. Hello to you, John Dunker. Good to see Ed. Good to see Ed Phillips, weather watcher there in West Mead. Hello, Denise. Good morning out there in Spartansburg. Glad you could join us for today. And again, we excuse me. Okay. Again, we had some rough weather there from last evening, but so far, it wasn't too bad of a winter snow wise here. Well below normal here in Erie, and hopefully we'll see some warmer temperatures as we come toward the month of May. Now we have some. Whoops, press the right one there. So, one of the things I want to end here. Today is Carol Burnett's birthday, and we showed a picture of her, the woman who turns 89 years old. The woman looks fantastic. We had video of her actually with another woman who looks pretty good, Linda Carter. Yeah, Wonder Woman. Yep, I watched it. Why not? I'm a teenager. You see someone like Linda Carter on the air, you watch. Okay, and I certainly did. It was both of them look fantastic. But Carol Burnett, one of my favorite entertainers, and 89 years old, and hopefully she will live a long time. Maybe hit close to 100, like Betty White almost did. But it'll be nice to see that. So we'll close out with, of course, her iconic closing here. I'm so glad we had this time together just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. Great show. You should I might have to get the CD version of that, the DVD version there. Those shows are iconic. Made you laugh. Of course, everyone know Harvey Korman, Tim Conway. When they laughed during the skit, it was absolutely priceless. So with that, you all have yourself a great day. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.